music classes were you taking?
Guitar classes. Guitar classes.
Guitar classes. Okay. Wow. So you're a guitarist. You play
Yes,
guitar.
I used to
Uh
play
huh.
in college band.
Wow. Really?
Yes.
Wow. All right. So that's a good thing that I was busy with my music at that time and didn't give good focus. I was in my college band and then oh, really, what do you play? And you say guitar, and so I was taking guitar lessons at the same time. And then it's okay. But what about when you get to your university now?
Now, as I graduated after my result, so I am fully focused on studying, and I want to move on my career.
Very good. Say it just a little bit more quickly. Yeah. Okay. Say that again. That what have you done to change from that point of your focus being divided? What are you going to do while you're in the United States? I will focus fully on my studies, so that I can get a good marks and a good degree from my university officer. Okay. Got it. Okay, good. All right, for those that are just joining us, I'm Craig Phillips. We're with Beyond Education. We are helping students and others that are traveling to the United States, UK, and other countries to be able to get their visas. And so you can come in right now if you're interested in traveling to other countries. Give us a call, get information, come in and meet our staff and join our classes, get their training, get your documents processed and all your applications made, and then get started on your journey for great success for your bright future. We just had a big party yesterday for one of our students that just got their visa. We'd like to have a party for you. So give us a call right now at our number, and we are located in Pokhara, Nepal, in Chipli Dunga, in Neva Gully, in the Bishwa Maitri Basha building here at Beyond Education. So give us a call right now. We'll help you get started with your process for the bright future. Also, sometime today, I encourage you to click onto our YouTube channel. We're with you live right at the moment, but you can click onto our YouTube channel anytime and watch our videos. Subscribe to our channel, of course. Watch our videos, share them with your friends, like them, and you're going to get a lot of good content from those videos. They're available for you for free 24/7, that you've got the opportunity to get good information and inspiration. All right, we have a wonderful student, Sakshi, getting ready to get her visa. We're going to go ask her a few questions, and then we'll go on with some other students as well. So why don't you come and join our students, and it will really benefit you for your bright future. Sakshi, please tell me what is your major?
My major is hospitality management.
Hospitality management. Tell me what your background is in hospitality management.
Sorry.
What you did your +2 in hospitality
Yes,
management.
sir. So I
Okay.
have done my course in hospitality management in New Galaxy High Secondary School, located in Nodipur, Pokhara.
Okay. And tell me about the classes you took. What kinds of classes did you take?
In my high school, I used to be more focused on practical classes.
Mm-hmm.
That's kitchen classes, as
Mm-hmm.
I'm really passionate for cooking.
Okay.
So that's the most important class
Mm-hmm.
at
Okay.
that time.
Very good. Very good. And did you learn how to fry things and bake things and roast things and boil things and all different kinds of ways to prepare food?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you learn how to make Nepali food and Indian food and Chinese food and continental foods?
More than Nepali food, I'm really interested in continental food,
Continental.
like breakfast item,
Mm-hmm.
and especially I love making Indian dishes.
Uh-huh.
Mix of spices, making it spicy, and it's really tasty.
Oh, I'm sure it is, and so that sounds like a great thing. Tell me your career goal.
My career goal is to be professional chef, owning my own hospitality institute in Nepal.
Well, that's great. That's a wonderful goal. And but do you really need a U.S. education? Can't you get that experience here? And
Yes, I can get same education here, but the quality is different because as Nepal education system focus more on theoretical rather than practical, and also Nepali students are sent other countries for their internship program, and whether in US education system focus more on practical, And also it provides hands-on learning experience with internship program in big hotels.
Okay. Well, very good. So you explained it nicely to why the U.S. has the edge on that because it has the strongest program in hospitality management. Very good. And how are you going to fund yourself? That's very expensive, though. It's a lot of money to invest.
First of all, I have been admitted
A little
to.
more volume, please.
First of all, I have been admitted to affordable seventh most affordable university of USA. And secondly, my parents will be my sponsor. My father is a security officer at Celestial Cruise Company, and also he is an
Which
excellent
company?
Celestial Cruise Company
Where is that located?
in Europe,
In Europe. In which city?
in Greece.
Greece. Okay. Athens or is it okay? Which city in Greece?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay. Well, so your father's been working. How long has he been working there?
Maybe 8 years.
8 years. Okay, so he has a good position, probably working on ships there in the Mediterranean Sea.
Yes, he is security officer.
Okay, and so he travels around the Mediterranean Sea. Does he travel to other regions?
Yes, he traveled to Europe countries like Greece, Malta, Portugal, and sometimes Spain.
Sometimes
Spain.
Spain. Okay, so that's all Mediterranean Sea area. Yeah, and so okay, very good. And so he's going to be your main sponsor, and anyone else going to be sponsoring you?
My mother also owns cafe here in Nepal, which is quite popular in my area. So there, my parents' annual income will be $40,000, and beside that, my house are on rent. Like my parents are they're on rent. We have some.
We have, best to say, we have rental property.
Rental
We have
property.
rental property. That makes it sound big, you know. We have rental property.
Rental property, and my grandparents are also ready to fund.
Good. You have one rental property or more than one?
More than one.
Okay, we have rental properties, and together we have a combined annual income of. Okay, so you need to calculate that so you can make it sound, big enough to cover all the expenses, okay? So research it and get your bank documents to support it, and then you be able to convince the officer you have sufficient funds to cover for all of your education, and that'll be valuable. Okay, so you've shown me your passion, shown me how your earlier studies and background led up, and so your mother has a cafe. Do you do cooking sometimes at that cafe?
Yes, after my high school,
Yeah.
Our cafe main chef was on leave.
Yeah.
So at that time, I used to be the main chef.
Okay.
And from there also, I gained interest in cooking, and that's the main reason I chose this path.
What's the name of your mom's cafe?
Shra Cafe.
Shra
Cafe.
Shra Cafe. Where's it located?
In Noyaga, Pokhara.
Noyaga. Okay, Shra Cafe. Well, we'll have to visit that sometime. Yeah. Okay, so that's wonderful. So you've had the education, you've had the practical experience with your mother's cafe, and now you want to take that to the highest point possible and open up your own cooking institute as a professional chef. Wow, that's a great dream, and I'm happy to grant your visa.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. When's your interview?
May 9th.
May 9th, so coming up in just next week. Yeah. You'll do well. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. All right, then see you on Thursday. I'll be back on Thursday. Suresh will be here tomorrow. Yeah. Please come in, Seema. All right, we have so many good students. They're getting ready, all different backgrounds, different majors, and so that Sakshi was hospitality, and now we have a business girl. Please, my name is Craig Phillips. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Please give me your full name.
My name is Seema Sigdel.
Seema, please tell me, what is your major?
My major is business administration in management.
Okay, and why are you interested in business administration and management?
As I am from business family, and also I have dreamed out of starting my own business of interior decoration. So I want to study business.
And you've done your +2
in the management field, business
and
field.
you had a GPA of
2.76.
2.76. Okay, so don't mention the GPA, but mention that I've done well in my studies in business management in my upper level studies, and so then your business background and your desire for that. Okay, so tell me what your career goal is.
My career goal is to expand my father's business and start my own business of interior decoration, and also my plan.
Why interior decoration?
It's my passion, and also it's my
We say passion.
Passion,
Passion.
and it's my hobby also. I usually decorate my room, and
Right.
when I am home, my father tell me to decorate the rooms.
Okay.
And from that, when I was young, I started decorating the room. Then it's become my hobby and passion.
Okay.
And now
How many
I
rooms have you decorated?
uh, there are 4 rooms in my family.
Okay.
In my home,
Yeah.
sorry, in my home, I decorate the rooms.
And did you decorate any? You decorated something else. I think you told me one
Yeah,
time.
plant and some pictures and some what
Drawings. Yeah.
drawings also
Paintings,
and
paintings.
and cups or ornaments.
Yes,
like
right,
that,
yeah.
hanging.
Wow, nice. It sounds like it's really nice. And so you've done decoration of your house. And didn't you do a business or something? You did.
Yeah, my father has the manufacturing furniture business.
And did you do some design in the office or something there, or did?
Yeah, that I want to put that what's that called? I want to put that books.
Bookshelf.
Shelf. Then I told to the workers to I give them design how what type of I want. Then I give them and they decorate and there is in my home. I gave it.
That's in your father's office, or is it is that at your showroom, or
No,
that's in your own home?
in my one room.
Your own room.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So you decorated your. You've been the main interior decorator for your home. Yeah, very good. All right, and so you've had some experience with that as well. So and you like that, and you feel like you can help design it once you learn that field more. Well, so you're studying business, but interior design demands some artwork and things. What do you plan to do for that part of it for interior design? Take some additional classes?
Yes, I will be taking additional classes if I will get in my university also. And after
Don't say if, say I will take
I
additional
will take
classes.
additional classes, and there are some profession who are or have already engaged in interior design. I will take some help from them, that ideas and how can we go through the interior design market and how can we deal with the customer and how can we make our mind creative and other things. I will took help from them, and also
I will take help from
I
them.
will take help from them. And when I came here, I will also visit here some interior design office business office in there also in US also. I will visit and I will grab some ideas that only after I will.
Wow. So you can expand your father's furniture
Yeah.
business at the same time that you're
Yeah.
developing your own interior design business. Wow, that's admirable. And I'm so happy to grant your visa
Can
to
you ask
study
me more
that.
question?
Sorry,
More question.
when's your interview?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay, so and
My
you'll
last week.
go on so today's your last day?
No, this week is my last
Yeah,
week.
Friday will be your last day. Okay. Okay, so who will be your sponsor?
My father is my sponsor.
Okay, what does your father do?
My father has in business for 24 years. We have the manufacturing company of furniture. We have 2 showroom and 1 workshop, and also my father has been invested into schools, and my father has further business venture, so I'm able to cover my all expenses during my full study in United States.
Do you have the documentation to show that this is true, Seema?
Yes, official.
Very good. And Seema, I see here that you were denied a visa. What happened?
Officer, in my previous visa interview, I was nervous and I could not express myself confidently, which leads to the rejection. And
Which led to the
which
rejection?
led to the
Led
rejection. To the rejection. And I took it as a learning opportunities and experience, and I have been I decided to work on my communication skill, and additionally I have been taking classes with American trainers in Beyond Consultancy to improve my speaking and interview confidence level. And also I have been working as a receptionist in Korea Ocean Consultancy to interact with people for the daily interaction with the people, which will really help me to get my visa today. And also I have given Duolingo English test to improve my study English language. So official, I have genuinely worked on myself and I am fully prepared to study in United States.
Wow, I am convinced. Wow, great job, Seema. Wow, great. And so let me just ask you one final question. I gave you the visa already, but I just thought of the other question. Why this university? Why Washington?
Official Washington University is near Washington DC. It is near Washington DC. It is 20 minute. What does it say? Far not.
20 minutes so away from
the Washington DC.
From Washington.
And this university provide high quality career oriented education, especially in business program. And this university provide affordable tuition fees and merit based tuition assistance, including this university provide opportunities from day one work from CPT program, which make me an ideal choice.
Which gives me an ideal.
Gives me an ideal choice.
Which makes Washington University an ideal. Which
choice.
Makes Washington University an ideal choice for me. And although the university has a small class size, but I will get more personalized attention from the professor, which will help me to succeed in my career, to get success in my career goal. And Washington University have year-round courses, including summer season, which will allows me to complete my degree faster, and it has main focus all the universities have year-round all majors, so I wouldn't include that. Yeah, that's just because the officer knows that's okay. You just don't have to say that one at all. But the other points about it being close to Washington D.C., so many resources available there from that city. Yeah.
I have get a scholarship of 1,336, or I have to say I have get tuition assistance of.
And I would not include that because that's not such a big number. $1,000 is not a big number. If he asks you directly, did you receive a scholarship? Yes, I received a token scholarship, an entrance scholarship of this amount. But as soon as I enroll in the university, when you give me my when you grant my visa and I enroll in the university, then I'll be eligible for larger scholarships.
They will provide 30% tuition assistance in one quarter.
Each quarter. Yeah. So, okay. Well, that sounds like a great thing, and I'm so excited to grant your visa. Yes. Yeah. Good job, Seema. Keep it up. We'll practice again on Thursday. Sir will be here tomorrow to practice with you. Okay, you too. Good job. You're getting more and more confident, more and more skilled in it. Yeah, it's exciting to see. Okay, so another student. Please come in. Ruby, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. First of all, Ruby, what is your major?
My major is psychology.
Psychology?
Yeah.
Why did you choose psychology as your major?
I chose psychology because I have been deeply interested in mental health and thinking of people, how they think in individual and in a group.
Okay. You've been working as a nurse?
No, I have not.
Okay. What's your background?
My background is I passed my +2 high school in science major.
What was your GPA?
My GPA is 2.51.
Why wasn't it higher?
Well, officer, my GPA at 10th level is 3.65, and after that COVID happened and I wasn't good at taking online classes, so that's why I got low GPA.
Okay, when did you graduate?
I graduated in 2023.
23, okay. So COVID time was 2020, so that's 3 years, 4 years away from that. So how did that affect 2022, 23?
Even while I was in 12th grade, there was some kind of issue like in Nepal. So we were not getting physical classes that much. Like we have to take online classes, and we got so many holidays during that, like 1 month of holiday for festivals and 1 month of holiday for COVID. Like there was a
So you showed a high GPA right in the middle of COVID, 2021. 10th you did in 2021, and then you did 11th and 12th after COVID, and you scored lower. So I'm not getting the understanding about this.
Well, 2021, my school my school take like they told our parents that we have to join our school even though if there is COVID, like, so that's why I got physical classes even in COVID session. Like we stay in inside school and we got physical classes every day without getting any uh, like
Yeah, without
without getting any time to think about
anything else.
anything
Yeah,
else,
yeah, you were
because
focused.
my teachers think that thought that anyhow the exam will be contained, like we have to give an exam, so that's why they managed to uh, manage us to take it in a school and take a physical classes with our teachers. That's why I got hired.
Okay, very interesting. But then you switched to a new school?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So during COVID time, when I was in 10th, I was able to focus complete. This is what you're going to say.
Okay.
That during the 10th, I was able to focus completely like I'm planning in the United States because we had on-campus classes and everyone stayed on campus. We didn't go off the campus, and so we were able to focus without distraction. But then with my 11th and 12th years, joined a new institution, and there, unfortunately, much of the classes were online classes. And many times the technology was not the best as it could be, and then my attention was distracted with any other problems during that time you had apart from that. Family problems, health problems,
No.
economic problems,
Just
anything.
distract by like social
Okay,
media.
okay. Well, okay. So you came out of the very restricted situation, came into a free situation, so you were not able to focus like you should.
Yeah.
Okay, don't mention social media because it's still available in the U.S. So just say then getting that freedom away from being at from my 10th, and then being able to be free from outside the institution, then meeting friends and doing activities. What are your hobbies?
Cooking, reading books, and sleeping.
Okay, those are mostly indoor things you did during COVID.
Yeah.
Anything that you did outside after COVID that you new things, sports or
No.
classes or internships or anything?
No.
No.
I take barista classes.
Barista classes, okay. And that was after your graduation, after your 12th.
Yeah.
After your 12th graduation. Okay, so we had you. So anyhow, getting the freedom after my 10th class, then I got distracted with other things and not able to really focus on my studies and then technology problems. The institution that I did my 11th and 12th in had technological problems and so we had so it was difficult to score high. Okay, but now I am focused and I'm ready. And what was your English proficiency test?
My English proficiency test is Duolingo. I score 100 out of 160.
Okay, and then you're taking additional classes with American trainers at Beyond Consultancy to be fully prepared for your studies.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So mention that. Okay, so let's say that you're academically strong enough, then Ruby. What about financially? So this is expensive to study in the United States. How are you going to afford this?
Well, my parents will finance my expenses in the United States. Well, my parents work as a chef in a hotel in United Arab Emirates. Well, they have been working there for 5 or 6 years now, and they earn annually like $45,000. So they will be sponsoring my expenses.
Okay, well, okay, do you have the documentation to show that this is true, Ruby?
Yeah.
Yes, I do,
Yes,
officer.
I do, officer.
Very good. I'm happy to grant your visa.
Thank
When's your interview?
May 9,
May 9.
Yeah.
So next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
Friday.
Friday. Okay. All right. We'll get you ready. Don't worry. Yeah.
Thank
Keep practicing. Watch the USA videos and repeat them. Watch them, pause them, repeat them into a mirror. Watch, pause, repeat in a mirror. Yeah. Okay. Great. Have a great day, Ruby.
Thank you. Have
Yeah.
a great day.
Thanks. All right, another fine student getting ready to study in the United States. And
Hi, Mr.
yes,
Craig.
please come in. Sumi, how are you today?
I'm feeling great.
Wonderful.
Thanks for asking. What about you?
Yeah, I'm feeling good too, except I'm getting hot. Can you turn the air conditioning on, please? Thank you. And Sumi, I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. Yeah, first of all, Sumi, what is your major?
Officer, my major is Bachelor in Accounting.
Accounting. Why did you choose accounting?
Officer, I choose Bachelor in Accounting because of my strong interest in numbers, problem solving, and my desire to make a meaningful impact on my family's businesses. Growing up in a family of entrepreneurs, I see firsthand how crucial effective financial management
Tell me
is.
about your family of entrepreneurs.
My family, my father owns a metal fabrication
Owns.
company.
My father
My
owns.
father owns a metal
My
fabric
father owns.
company. My mother owns a retail grocery store, and my in-laws own a restaurant.
Okay. Wow. And so you've been watching those businesses for how many years?
My father and mother, it's been almost 15 years I have been watching these businesses, and my in-laws, it's been 1 year I have watched their business.
Okay. And so what is your career goal?
My career goal is to become skilled, knowledgeable, and certified accountant who can contribute success to my family's businesses. My goal is to utilize my US degree to empower the financial backbone of my family's businesses, ensuring their long-term success and
Long range what?
long-term success
Long-term
and
success.
sustainability in Nepal's challenging market.
Sustainability in the which market?
Nepal's challenging market.
Nepal.
Challenging market.
Nepal's challenging
Challenging
market. Okay, all right. And so then, Nepal's challenging market. Yeah, it is challenging, and so, but your skills and knowledge that you'll gain will help navigate through that. Okay, excellent. But it's expensive, assuming, to study in the United States. How are you going to fund yourself?
Sure, my parents have saved a specific 44,000 USD for my education, and we have a multiple business in Nepal, so it won't be hard for me.
What is your cost of education per year?
It's 23,300.
Okay, so you have basically the first couple of years already paid for, and then, okay. All right, do you have the documentation to show that this is true?
Yes, officer, I have all the documentation.
Very good. I'm happy to grant your visa.
Thank you, officer.
Good job. Keep it up. But watch the USA videos to help your sound a little bit better. So just watch accounting in the U.S., accounting breakthroughs in the United States, successful accountants in the U.S., USA videos that talk about those things. Watch a sentence or two, pause it, repeat it back into the mirror. So that way it will help you develop that American sound and style. Okay, great. All right, good job. Keep it up.
Bye-bye.
See you on Thursday. Sir will be here tomorrow. All right, another fantastic student.
Good morning.
Hello, long time no see. Yeah. How are you?
I'm good. What about you?
Good. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. First of all, please give me your full name.
My full name is Susmita Stressed.
Susmita.
Stressed.
What is your major?
My major is MBA, Masters in Business Administration and Management.
Okay. Why did you choose this major?
Actually, I choose this major because from my recent research, I got to know a lot about Webster University as they provide a lot of wonderful academic programs and provide excellent knowledge to the students who are really wanting to do something regarding business. So as I have already studied, I completed my bachelor's in business studies from Kanna campus. So my field is regarding business. Therefore, I also chose Masters in Business Administration this time as well.
Okay, so Smita, what is your career goal?
My career goal is to start a own venture, which is restaurant in Nepal, and I want to be a top entrepreneur in future.
Okay. I mean, can't you, with already the degree you have and experience you have, can't you start a restaurant now?
Actually, to start a venture and to be the top entrepreneur of Nepal, you have to work really hard. You need to give full dedication to your studies. So, from the recent research and the recommendation from the international students who already graduated from USA, now currently they are running their own business in Nepal. So, from their advice also, I got to know that to start on venture in Nepal, you have to get good education where you can find good skills regarding business. So
Okay.
actually that.
All right. So again, the officer will wonder about that, just starting a restaurant. So this is the way I would put it, Sushmita. Officer, I'm hoping to establish a good chain of restaurants in Nepal. And so what kind of restaurants?
Actually, I want to serve many people different type of delicious meals. Like as I belong from Newari community, where we serve a lot of Newari dishes like chotamari, bara, lakhamari, yomari, and many more. So it is also one of the famous dish in Kathmandu as well. So I would like to flourish my culture as well from such dishes and meals. So yeah, actually my goal is to start a restaurant in that way, and
A restaurant chain.
Yeah.
A chain of restaurants,
Yes.
appealing to the primarily the Newari community,
Culture, exactly.
which is a huge segment of
Yes.
Nepal, and a huge and influential segment of Nepal. Okay, very good. But it's expensive to study in the United States. How do you? You think it's worth it to go there to study?
Yes, of course, it is really worth it. I really don't have any problem regarding my finances. And talking about my finances, my father is my sponsor. He's the senior supervisor in a very reputed clothing store of Pokhara, and he earns a great amount of money. So besides that, we have combined income in my family, where we have 2 houses in Pokhara, and we have even kept our houses for rent. So we get good amount of money from there as well. So besides that, my sister is a teacher in a very reputed ISO certified school of Pokhara, which is Pratibha Higher Secondary School. So apart from that,
Does she
I
have a family?
Yes, she lives with us, my younger sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's not. So her money can go to help you.
Of course,
rather than- She
yes.
doesn't have a family.
Yes.
Or family yet.
So another thing is we have land where we grow crops like rice and maize. So after harvesting, we even sell them. So regarding finances, I will be having no problem in future, as I have sufficient fund in my bank balance as well.
Okay. What is your bank balance?
My bank balance is more than 50 lakhs.
Okay, I would do it in U.S. dollars.
Yes, turning into US dollar, it might be $36,000, something like that.
Okay, and then your combined annual income.
It's gonna be more than 2,50,000.
Okay, and 2,50,000 per year.
Per month, yeah.
Okay.
So I need to make documents after I book an appointment for interview.
Yes,
After
yes.
that, I'm gonna make some documents regarding
Yes.
that finance.
Yeah, your bank statements, and then
I have
if
already
you-
made bank statement.
Yeah.
But I'm planning to make documents regarding my income statement
Very
of my
good, very
family.
good. Yeah, and your land, you may want to do that, take a picture of your
Exactly.
tax certificate and things
Yes.
like that. Yeah. So that you have that in a secondary file when you go.
Sure.
Okay, great. So Smicha, I'm convinced. I'm happy to grant your visas.
Thank you.
Good job. Keep it up.
Thank you so much.
Please come back as often as you can, because that
Okay,
practice
sure,
will be
sure, okay.
beneficial for you.
Okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
you're
Have
welcome.
a nice day.
You too, Susmita. Great to see you again. Yeah.
Jay, come with me. You go there, and there's a student ready for you for the video. Okay? So come with me.
Jay,
Yeah.
say again. In a minute. Why
Yeah,
don't
you can just go there and just relax yourself. Come up.
Good, Jay. Develop. I'm sorry I didn't get you to come up in class. Sorry? Jake and Nicholas came up in class. Yeah. He came up to the front and I asked him a few questions. Good morning, officer. All right, Pooja. So happy to see you today. How are you?
Fine, sir. How about you?
Great. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. Yeah, first of all, what is your purpose in traveling to the United States, Pooja?
I want to go to USA to pursue my master's degree in health administration.
Health
officer.
administration. Why did you choose this major?
As my background is nursing, and this course will provide me with the knowledge and the skill that will help me to
When did you graduate?
the recent pass out, sir, 2024.
24.
Yes.
How long you been working as a nurse since that time?
No, I haven't done any. I have recently completed my bachelor's degree,
Yes.
and now I'm just working for my interview classes and
Okay. Mhm.
this.
Okay, I wouldn't say working for my interview class. I'd say I'm preparing fully for my U.S. Studies. So yeah. Okay, so Pooja, what is your career goal?
After my graduation, I will return back to my home country Nepal and work with the different healthcare organizations to improve the healthcare system in the world. As we know, Nepal being a developing country, they are still lack in the infrastructures and the technology in the healthcare field. So the study in USA will provide me with the knowledge and the skill that will help me to develop the healthcare system in the world,
Mm-hmm.
in the Nepal.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay, and you don't say the Nepal, in Nepal.
In Nepal.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and so well, that's a great career goal, and but how are you going to fund yourself? American studies are expensive.
Yes, my husband and my parents is sponsoring for my expenses. My husband, he is in military, so his annual income is $20,000, and my father dollars, and my father work as the warehouse operator. Works as a warehouse operator in the Transguard company. So he will be funding me. So his annual income is $20,000 per annual. Dollars for annual,
Mm-hmm.
and my
annum.
mother, she has a restaurant, so her annual income is $15,000.
Okay, do you have the documentation to show that these figures are true?
Yes, officer.
Okay, very good. And so everything seems fine, Pooja, but what if I reject your visa today? What are you going to do?
Officer, as I have my qualifications and my English proficiency test are
Officer, I'm confident that you'll grant my visa today, but if there is a problem, I'll correct that immediately and reapply for my studies in the United States. Okay. What if I deny your visa today?
Officer, I'm confident that you will grant me the visa, but if somehow you deny my visa, I will be looking for my
Again, but if there is a problem,
but if there is a problem, then I will look after that
I will
and come
correct
back
that immediately. I'll
immediately and
reapply
reapply.
for my studies in the United States. Okay, got it?
Yes,
All right, good. Pooja, yeah, you're so good. Good.
Thanks.
Yes. Come back tomorrow. Keep coming. All right. Jay, over.
My voice is working.
You can do it.
I'm not doing the interview today.
Sorry.
Sir.
Jay, say hello. Big smile, Jay. Good. Show your teeth. Yeah, good. All right, Shira, how are you today?
I'm great today.
Good. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. First of all, what is your purpose in traveling to the United States, Shira?
Officer, I am planning to pursue my bachelor's in accounting in Murray State University.
Okay. Why did you choose accounting?
Officer, I chose accounting because I want to become tax fraud investigator, and studying accounting will give me specialized knowledge and skills in accounting.
Okay. Tax fraud investigator.
Yes.
Say that again.
Tax fraud investigator.
Tax fraud. Tax
Tax
fraud
fraud
investigator.
investigator.
And in that, when we say tax, we make the breath go out. Tax, 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 tax.
Tax.
Yeah,
Tax.
yeah. So the tongue hits the back of the teeth. Tax, tax, tax.
Tax.
The tax fraud investigator.
Investigator.
Wow, that's a big thing. So that's like criminal justice, and so, well, not really, but it's searching to look for people that are doing things that are wrong or something that's incorrect. Okay, well, how did you become interested in this major or this career goal?
Officer, I became interested in accounting
Yes.
because I really enjoy working with numbers
Right.
and deal with financial statements
Uh-huh.
of a company.
Right.
And I also love reading financial statement of a company that came in the newspapers.
Mm-hmm.
And as for tax for investigator, I became interested because of my passions for finance and accounting.
Mhm.
Also, in Nepal, there are many frauds going on. Like many businesses are not paying their taxes, and because of that, our economic growth isn't growing up.
Mhm.
So, to by becoming tax for investigator, I want to prevent tax frauds
Mhm.
and ensure businesses to follow the tax rules.
Well, that's very good, but also very dangerous.
Yeah,
Are you prepared to die?
yeah,
Again, some businesses don't want any reduction on their money income,
Yeah.
so you uncover them and incriminate them, and then you become public enemy number one to them. So,
Yes.
are you prepared for that
Yes.
kind of? Well,
Yes.
that's a lot of boldness and it's a lot of courage. Okay, well, that's yeah, important, and so, but it's expensive to study in the United States, as Shira. That
Yeah.
how are you going to afford this?
Officer, my parents have suitable financial conditions.
Mhm.
My father has worked in abroad for 15 years,
Mhm.
and now he has came back. He has transportation services by which he generated 30,000 USD dollar, and my mom owns a grocery shop, and by that she generates 10,000 USD dollar. Combined.
Just say dollars. USD
Dollar.
means
Okay.
US dollars, so you just say,
Yeah.
and you're not going to Singapore. It's US you want to, so just dollars.
Okay, and they also have saved and planned for my higher education in the U.S.
Okay, very good. Do you have the documentation to show me that what you're telling me
Yes.
is true?
Yes,
Okay,
officer.
very good. And that's all good and well, but what if I deny your visa today?
Officer, I am confident that you will grant me visa today. But if there is mistake,
If there is a problem.
there is a problem, I will correct it immediately and reapply for my studies in the U.S.
Very good. I'm so happy to grant your visa.
Thank
Shira.
you.
Good job. You're ready. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Keep it up. And instead of breaking down your income, you may just say, my father does this, my mother does this, and
Yeah.
together they have a combined income of this amount.
Yeah.
Because when you break it down, he has to remember this amount plus this amount. Then he's got to add it all together. So it's better just to give tell what they're doing and give the full amount,
Oh,
that
yes.
combined income. Yeah. Okay, very good. Keep it up. Send in the next student, please. All right, so those that are with us today, they were so excited to be to have you with us, and yeah, please come in, Bhaskar. Wow, so excited that you could be with us today and working to get your visa. Tell me, why do you qualify to get a visa, Bhaskar? A lot of people are getting denied visas today. What about you?
I do qualify for US visa, sir,
How's
because
that?
I'm a good student
Uh-huh.
and I am my family is financially stable to support me for my further education, and I will be a great student, sir.
You're a great student. Okay, well, tell me about your English proficiency.
I have done Duolingo, sir, and I have scored 130 in Duolingo.
Okay, very good.
And I have done SAT too, in which I have scored 1160, sir.
Okay. Yeah. And tell me about your GPA.
My GPA my overall GPA is 3.53, sir,
Mm.
and alone in 12 I have scored 3.40.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would do the overall, and so that sounds higher. So okay, very good. And then and it is higher. And so then, Bhaskar, why do you want to study in the United States? Can't you study in Nepal?
Yes, I can study in Nepal, but the situation in Nepal and in universities and the political pressure in university is very high, sir. And
Political pressure. What do you mean by that?
in Nepal, universities are mostly influenced by political parties, and degree are not provided in time, and quality of education is poor, sir.
Okay. But United States education is very expensive. How are you going to afford this, Bhaskar?
My family is going to afford that, sir.
How's that?
My father works in foreign company, and my mother runs a grocery shop in Nepal, and with total annual income of $30,000.
Okay. And do you have any savings in place?
Yes, sir. We do have savings.
How much?
What is it? How much, like?
You better just tell the truth. so,
So yeah.
yeah. So find out, how much they have. What is your cost of education?
Cost of education, sir. I just changed my university from Elmhurst to
Yeah.
Southwest Minnesota.
Wise.
So
Good.
it would be 22,000 CA, sir.
Very affordable.
Yeah.
Very good. All right. And so, do you have any land?
Yes, we do have land in Hetauda, sir.
Do you know the value of the land?
I actually don't know.
Okay, so that would be important to get a tax certificate that has the value on it, a copy of that,
Okay,
and keep that in your documents. So again, if you don't have so much income and you don't have so much savings, sometimes that land document can be very valuable for you, and the value of the land. So the way you do it, we have a combined annual income of this amount, we have a savings of this amount, and we have land valued at this amount. So that sounds very good. And did you receive a scholarship?
Yes, sir, I do. I have received a scholarship of $1,000.
Okay. So you call that a token scholarship,
Token
a welcome scholarship.
Okay, sir.
That's good. But after enrollment, then you are eligible for
Yeah, scholarships.
more valuable scholarships. Yeah. Okay, very good. Well, I'm happy to grant you a visa, Bhaskar, to study in the United States. Good job. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. All right, another fantastic student. So why don't you join us? Give us a call right now at the number that's on your screen, and ask about any questions that you have, and then come into our office with your family and friends, and meet our staff and meet our students, and get involved, and just start your training and for your bright future to study in the U.S., UK, or other countries. And so we're primarily focused on the U.S. right now. The U.S. is wide open for giving visas for qualified students. How you qualify? Good GPA, good English proficiency, good finances. You choose a good university, and you get your visa. And so that's so important these days, and for a good education, the best education worldwide. All right, so come in, give us a call at our numbers on your screen right now.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. My name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
Officer, my name is Supreme Borel.
Supreme, please tell me, what is your purpose in traveling to the United States?
Officer, I'm going to pursue bachelor's in chemistry at Southwest Minnesota State University.
Chemistry. Why did you choose chemistry, Supreme?
Officer, I have always been interested in chemistry.
Oh, since high school.
Since high school, and when I was doing my practical there, I was fascinated with the product that I got from chemical reaction. Its color change occurred, and
I wouldn't mention that. That's only one reaction. So you just like to see the color change, and that's the only thing no, it has to be more deeper than that.
Okay.
This has to be more things, more processes that you became interested in. And so the fact that we could have so many different chemical reactions, and when different chemicals were used, and that these chemicals are so valuable in today's world in industry and agriculture and health and other fields, and so I see this as a great opportunity, great market to be a chemical engineer and to study chemistry to prepare for that. Okay, so you want to become a chemical engineer, and so what exactly is a chemical engineer, a chemical technologist?
Officer, I'm going to be a chemical technician in my future.
Technician, okay.
Actually, chemical technician monitors chemical process and tests product quality to make sure that they meet standards and specifications.
Okay, Supreme, that it tests the materials and qualities, and that's very good. But you should. I don't think there's much job market in Nepal for chemists, is there?
Officer, there is a huge scope for chemical technician, chemical engineers in Nepal, as chemistry is used in different sectors like industry, cosmetics, healthcare, and food.
Many major sectors.
Many major sectors, and we are relied on India for this. So if I get the degree from the United States, I will get a good job with a high pay scale.
Okay, very good. But it's expensive to study in the United States, Supreme. How are you going to to be able to afford this?
Officer, my parents are going to fund my education and living expenses in the United States.
What do your parents do?
My father has been running 2 restaurants in Lakeside, Pokhara, which is a tourist destination, and my mother owns a poultry farm, and together they own $35,000 annually.
Okay. And plus we have savings of,
33,000 US.
plus we have land valued at,
That is leased at 9,000 annually.
okay, 9,000, it's leased at 9,000. So plus we have residual income. So we have their business incomes, and then you have the land income
In savings.
and savings. Okay, very good. So you have sufficient funds, I guess. And tell me about your university. What's special about your university?
Officer, I'm going to Southwest Minnesota State University. The university has different majors for undergraduate and postgraduate, where chemistry is a popular field of study. Also, the university has different clubs and organizations like chemistry clubs, social clubs, and they host different programs which will help me to be socialized and interact with international students.
Well, that sounds like a great plan, and I'm happy to grant your visa.
Thank you,
So,
officer.
good job. Keep it up, and we'll meet day after tomorrow. So Sylvester will be here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Wasn't that your fault? Okay, welcome back. We'll get it here in a second.
Good morning, sir.
Well, good morning, Ayush. How are you feeling?
I'm fine, sir.
Good, good. Yeah, I'm doing great. Thank you so much. We're getting some really wonderful students here, and so we're excited that you're able to join them and be able to prepare for your studies in the United States. Please tell me, Ayush, what is your major?
My major is in computer science.
Computer science. Why did you choose this major, Ayush?
I choose that because
I chose this.
I choose this because I want to gain skills and knowledge about latest technologies and innovations, so that I will open a tech company in Nepal.
Well, can't you study that in the United States? I mean, in Nepal?
No, sir. In Nepal, I will get a specialized course, an updated course, where I will get lots of I will get lots of opportunity to interact with new latest innovations and technologies. Now the artificial intelligence is taking over the world, and I will learn that fast in there.
Okay, the United States offers the strongest program in
Yes.
yes, I can study it to a degree here in Nepal, officer, but the United States has the strongest program where I'll gain the greatest skills and knowledge for my field. Yeah, okay.
So,
Yeah, all right. And what do you see yourself doing in 10 years' time, Ayush?
I think in 10 years I will be sitting on my chair of CEO of my company, and I will be managing my company and making my company good.
Okay. Well, why don't you study business instead of computers?
Because I want to gain knowledge about skills and knowledge about the artificial intelligence, because in future all the world is about artificial intelligence, and Nepal is very backward in terms of that.
You think there's scope for getting a job with this when you get back?
No, I don't want a job. I want to make my company and give other people some.
Well, I mean, you have to have a lot of business skills to have a company. If you're just going to study computer science, that
I have the skills of business,
Okay.
because I know many persons in my neighbor who have businesses.
anyone in your family?
My family also, like my mom runs a clinic in Pokhara, and also we used to run a small clinic in Kathmandu also. And in terms of technology, my maternal uncle is head in Trivandrum International Airport, and he will support me for that.
He will support
me.
Okay. What is he doing at the airport?
He's I don't know specific, but he's head like.
Okay, try to find out specifically.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, and try to find his annual income and those things. Yeah. Okay. So you have enough to support yourself, but tell me about your GPA.
My GPA is 3.32, sir, in my high school.
Very good. And so you're academically strong. What about your English proficiency?
I studied 12 plus year in my English medium school, and also I have scored 6.5 on my IELTS test.
Okay. Very good. But the U.S. is a long way from home, and homesickness is a real thing. How are you going to deal with homesickness?
I know, sir. First of all, I belong to a multicultural country, so I know how to make friends easily and interact with new peoples. And so I believe that I will make many friends as fast as I can.
But you'll be missing your family.
If I miss my mom and dad, I can call them anytime.
Okay, okay. Very good. Very positive about that. Sometimes the classes are very intense and our marks may go down a little bit. What are you going to do if that happens?
I will not. If my marks goes down, I will interact with professors and my seniors, and also my friends in the classes. And I also give some focus to my study and more focus. And also I will try to solve many questions that I can't solve.
Okay, and maybe use the tutoring service on campus and other services, support services to help you. Okay, very good. What if I deny your visa today? What are you going to do?
I am fully confident that you will grant my visa today, sir. But if there is any problem, I will correct that immediately and reapply.
Wow. Well, I don't think there's any problem. Congratulations, Ayush. Good job. Keep it up. Keep that smile going.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Take care. Yeah. See you day after tomorrow. Suresh sir will be here tomorrow. Right. Send in the next student, please. So, wow, Niranjan, how are you today?
Well, officer.
Good
morning, officer.
Good morning. You don't have to bow to the officer. Just
Okay,
give a little. Good morning, officer.
Good morning, officer.
Very good. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to ask you a few questions, Niranjan, regarding your application. Please tell me, what is your major?
My major is Master's in Information and Technology.
Master's in Information Technology.
Yes,
Okay.
officer.
And so, information technology. Why did you choose this area?
I have a dream to become a machine learning developer as well as artificial developer in my upcoming future. And I had already completed my bachelor's degree in Information and Technology from Tribhuvan University.
What was your GPA?
My GPA is 3.53 GPA.
Whoosh. Good. Well, and that's so you love this field.
Yes, officer. I love it.
What do you see yourself doing in 10 years' time?
In 10 years, I will become a machine learning developer as well as I will teach other students about machine learning in upcoming future.
Well, this is an expensive study. How are you going to afford this, Nirajan?
Well, officer, my parents and my sister gonna sponsor for me. My father is a retired government officer as well as he's also partnership with my uncle in Korean Language Institute, as well as my sister is a child caretaker in Australia, and their annual income will be almost 35,000 to 40,000 USD. So, and I have a savings of 60,000 USD for my study purpose too.
So it sounds like you're fully funded then.
Yes, officer.
Well, I see here that you were denied a visa. What happened?
Well, officer, at that time I was not confident enough, as well as I was not fully prepared. But right now I'm totally confident, as well as I'm fully prepared for my study purpose in USA, and I have already taken English proficiency classes as well as English proficiency classes from my American trainers in Beyond Education Consultancy.
Yeah, with them.
With my American trainers from Beyond Consultancy. So I'm currently fully prepared
for my studies in the United States.
For studies in my United States.
Very good, very good. All right. So yeah, just practice that a little bit. Everything else you've got practiced very well, but make sure you practice that. That you've been taking the additional classes now to be ready to boost your confidence, to be fully prepared for your studies in the U.S.
Okay, also.
Very good, Nirajan. I don't see anything holding you back this time. Nirajan's a great candidate, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Good job.
Thank you.
Yes.
Jay, are you gonna do interview? With one.
Sorry?
With one student. Is that okay?
Maybe his voice is
okay, sure it is.
Yeah. Okay, so we're back, and we're so excited to be able to help you and be able to help our students to be able to study in the United States. And we have another fine student coming in right now. Zakila, please tell me, what is your major?
My major is Business Administration and Management.
Business Administration and Management. Why did you choose this major?
Officer, I choose business because I want to establish my one skincare company. And to establish business, I need knowledge about business, how it run, and
How it runs.
yeah, how it runs, and how to take decision making, entrepreneurship, international business. So that's why I have chosen business.
Okay, very good. Tell me about your academic background.
I have studied business management in my high school with the GPA of 3.62, and yes.
Very good. How about your English proficiency skills?
I have been studied in English medium for more than 16 years, and I have taken I have taken IELTS.
I've done my IELTS.
Yes, I have done my IELTS, and I have taken English classes in beyond education.
Okay, what was your IELTS score?
My IELTS score is 6 overall.
6, okay.
Yes.
And then how about your finances? How are you going to afford? Expenses are very high for studies in the U.S. What is your COE?
Yeah, 23.
23,000. Okay.
Yes, 23,000.
How are you going to pay? That's a lot of money.
My father and mother are going to.
What do they do?
They both are business person. They make annually. They're both annually income is $37 US, and
37,000.
Yes, sorry, 37,000 US.
You don't have to say U.S. dollars because you're not going to study in Canada or Singapore that also have dollars. Only USD means U.S. dollars. So you just need to just say dollars, okay?
USD. And my father has his one cab service where he runs 11 tax cabs, and my mother runs her one departmental store.
Okay, well, so a lot of income then, it sounds like.
Yes.
And savings?
Yes, they also have savings for me.
Do you know how much?
It's 36,000.
Okay.
USD.
Do you have land?
Yes, we have land.
Do you have the documents to support
Yes,
all of this? Okay, very good. Everything looks good, Sakila, but what if I deny your visa today? What are you going to do?
I'm confident, officer, you won't deny my visa. But if you do, I will respect your decision, and I will correct if I will correct the wrong, what went wrong, and I will represent here myself again because my ultimate goal is to study in the United States.
Okay, I see your Laksha, and so to make it a little bit smoother and shorter, to say, officer, I'm confident that you'll grant my visa today, Panas.
Officer, I'm confident you will grant my visa today.
But if there is a problem,
I
will correct that immediately.
I will correct that immediately.
And reapply for my studies in the United States.
And reapply for my study in the United States.
Well, there's nothing holding back. Good job. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're doing great. Keep it up. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Jay. Okay, flash goal. All right, so TikTok audience and live YouTube audience, we are so excited to be with you today. We've got another fine student coming in. Hello, my name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Surya Kumari Chetri.
Wow, I like the chamak. Yeah, and please tell me, Surya, what is your major?
My major is accounting.
Accounting. Why did you choose accounting as a major?
I choose accounting because I want to become a tax officer at Nepal Indian Revenue
A little
Department.
more slowly, please.
Okay, I want to become a tax officer at Nepal Indian Revenue Department. So to become a tax officer, I need a strong foundation of
A
financial.
little slower, more slowly.
I need a strong foundation of financial systems, tax laws, and compliance. And accounting is a bad.
Can't you do that here in Nepal?
Sorry.
Can't you do those studies here in Nepal for that?
No, officer.
Why not?
Because I want to be practical.
I mean, Nepal's producing a lot of accountants, aren't they?
Yes, but Nepal, there is a lot of there is a theory only focused on theoretical.
Well, how are the accountants doing their work if it's only theory? Okay, I wouldn't go on that thing because they hear that a lot in things. So this is the way I would say it. The United States has officer. The United States has yes, it's possible to study here, but the program is not strong. The U.S. offers the strongest program in accounting. Can you say that for me? The U.S. offers the strongest program in accounting.
The U.S. offers the strongest program in accounting.
Mm-hmm. And with the skills and knowledge that I will gain from the United States, from my studies in the United States, I'll be well equipped to be ahead of the pack here in Nepal.
Yeah, and my career goal.
Mm-hmm.
To achieve my career goal. Yeah.
Very good, very good. All right, so remember that. And, okay, so they've heard this practical theoretical thing so much and they get bored hearing that. So don't say that at all. Just say that the United States has the strongest program in accounting worldwide. And so then, and with the skills and knowledge that you gain from your studies, you'll be well equipped to be advanced in your career as an accountant in Nepal. Okay. And so, what do you see yourself doing in 10 years' time?
10 years from now, I see myself as a well-established tax officer at Inland Revenue Department.
Do you think it's easy to get a job there? Do you think it's easy to get a job there?
It's not easy, but Nepal needs a very improving employee for improving tax systems.
Okay, this is the way I
So
would
I
put
would-
it. With a degree and good marks from my studies in the United States, officer, I'll be able to get a good job with whatever department, the tax department. Yeah. Okay, and move quickly in rank in that department. Okay, very good. Okay, well, yeah, but it's expensive to study in the United States. Surya, how are you going to afford this?
My family are fund from all.
What does your family do?
My brother and my mother who are sponsor for my education.
Yes.
My mother handles furniture business and grinding mill. And from furniture business, she earned 15,000 USD annually. And from her grinding mill, she earned 10,000 USD annually. And my brother, who is in Dubai, who works in security service, who earned 14,000 USD annually.
Okay. All right. So this is the way I would put that, Surya. Instead of, the officer hears all figures like this all the time. So he wants to know your COE and he wants to know your combined annual income, your savings, and if you have land. So, officer, my COE is?
23,200.
My parents and my family generates an annual combined income of?
43,000.
43,000, and we have a savings of
37,000.
37,000, and we have land valued at
32,000.
Okay, all right. So those things, when you say that, then they can see you're able to cover completely your cost of education. So that's how you want to play. If you break it down, that we have a we have a pet clipping business and we earn this much for this, and we sell pickles for this amount, and that whatever. It's too much. The officer doesn't like these little things. He likes to see the big picture, and then if he's curious about that, then he'll ask you further questions, and then you can break it down. Otherwise, just give the big thing. They like it short and sweet because they've got hundreds of people they got to get through the line, and so if you just keep saying this person, this, and this person, my brother gives this, my sister gives this, my brother. That's it. So that it's better to say that my family has a combined annual income of this amount, and then you may say, what does your father or what does your family do? And then you say, my father is a contractor, my mother is a shop owner, my brother is working here, and whatever. But then don't break down the money unless he asks you to do that. Okay, great. All right, very good. But what if I deny your visa today? What are you going to do, Surya?
Officer, I am confident you will grant my visa, but even if in case
if there is a problem,
I will correct it immediately and reapply with additional improvements because I'm very eager to go to the next step.
Okay. Yeah, so you don't even have to say additional improvements. I'll reapply for my studies in the United States.
Okay, I'll reapply.
There may not need any improvements. There may be some other technicality, something that they didn't grant to you. But the officer, I'm confident that you grant my visa today. But if there is a problem, I'll correct that immediately and reapply for my studies in the United States.
Okay.
No problem, Surya.
Okay, thank you.
Good job. Keep it up. Please send in the next student. All right, so folks that are watching, I encourage you, give a call at the number that's on your screen. And so you'll talk with our staff. Selena, a great office manager. She'll guide you perfectly. Please come in. And we'll get you started with your process for your bright future. Come on, give us a call right now. I know you're interested. Please call us. Also, and when you get a chance, click onto our YouTube channel, because this is so valuable. 24/7, you can access these videos that have such good content on them. And so please subscribe to our channel, watch our videos, like them, and share them with your friends. You're going to get a lot of great content. All right, we've got another fine student. Hello, my name's Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
I am Ayush Pariyar.
Ayush, I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. First of all, Ayush, what is your major?
My major is computer science.
Computer science. Why did you choose this major?
Because it's aligned with my goals, and since my background also from the computer science.
Okay, all right. So you can say that I completed my studies in computer science. Did you do your studies in computer science?
Yes, yeah. I do my high school in high school.
I completed my high school in computer science.
Is a major.
Yes, okay, with a major of computer science, and then my career goal is to work as a computer scientist or a
programmer.
Programmer, okay. Why do you want to be a programmer?
Okay, it taught me because I saw daily problems related to the text, and there is a lot of chance and lot of loopholes that I think that I can fill that gaps. So
okay.
I want to become a programmer.
Okay.
And want to develop new things.
Such as?
Such as now AI.
Right.
It's AI is very easy for many things, but there is many loopholes misusing it, and lots of people does not know how to use it. So in that sector also.
Okay, all right. And so, okay, I wouldn't say loopholes generally regards to some way that things are possible legally. And so we talk about legal loopholes, and or some system that you can get loopholes in a system that are not direct, but you can get somehow through it. And so I wouldn't use that word in regard to your career goals or things like that, or about some problem. I'd say that still yet that that there's so many opportunities on developing good programs and for encouraging businesses to grow using computer science, and so I'm interested in doing that office. Very good. Okay, but it's expensive to study in the United States, Ayush. How are you going to afford this?
Okay, my parents are gonna fund for my education, tuition and living cost. So my father is a businessman, and my mother is a government teacher.
Tell me your COE.
I changed my university to South Minnesota. Their COE is 23,000.
Okay, and tell me what your combined annual income is from your family.
Okay, we have the savings of the initially $30,000 USD. Is my father is.
You don't have to say USD dollars, because USD means US dollars. So what you're saying is USD dollars.
Dollars.
So, yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
And my father is in the hospitality business, where he has the homestay and the one restaurant. And my mother is a government teacher, where my mother earns $5,000 is per annum, and my father earns $25,000 from his business, hospitality business.
Okay, I would do it in a lump sum, because 5,000 doesn't sound that impressive, but when you say 30,000, that sounds like a big figure. Yeah, my family has a combined annual income of $30,000, plus we have a savings of 32. Did you say 32,000? Sorry,
$30,000.
$30,000, and plus we have land valued at. Do you know the land value?
Okay, there's a land property land.
Do you know? Do you know? Yes. Do you know what's the value of your land? It usually has it on a tax paper on the tax.
Yes. It's now we have the okay. I want to change. We don't have any lands.
Oh, you're not having land. Okay, that's not a problem if you produce evidence that you're able to fund your education. Okay, so your cost of living is your COE is 23,000, and your annual income is 30,000. That leaves only 7,000 for your parents to live on annually. You have 30,000 savings that can be applied the first year, but then how are they going to do subsequently?
Okay, they had also planned. I already saved we have savings of 30,000 USD dollars for my first semester, and
Yeah,
they
first
are
year.
first year, and after that they are going to work. And I also my sisters who is currently studying nursing, and one of the sister is in Japan work on study. They are helping my parents for
Okay.
me also.
Okay, very good. Okay, so you should have sufficient by that time. Do you have any idea how much your sisters will be contributing to you?
Oh, my sister's contributing, like she earns around 4 lakhs per month, Nepali.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know how to convert.
Okay, so you should take time to just Google that up and get the conversion on that, and so that my sister. Okay, so that's what I would include along with your parents' income. My parents and my sister, we have a combined annual income of 3 lakh per month is 12 times 3 is 36,000 plus 30,000, 66,000. Convert it down. So 50, say 45,000. Say 45,000 annually, and $45,000 annually. And so do that math and make it very clear, so he sees it very clearly, your cost of education, and you have sufficient funds to cover that completely. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I have a question.
Yes, go ahead. Mm-hmm.
For 23, how much I have to show for that? How much I have to show? My income is like my parents' income is 45,000. Like, if officer was not convinced by that, is like.
Yeah, I think that's sufficient. That's sufficient.
That's
yeah.
sufficient.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Your sisters combined with your parents is sufficient. Plus, you have the savings.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's not a problem. Plus, you'll be after my first semester, then after enrollment, then I'll be eligible for internships and also scholarships, and so your education can be helped more there, and then you have eligible to work 20 hours a week part time, so that's not a problem really. You can make your food money generally from at the being on campus, working on campus, and then other expenses your parents, family's paying for it should be fine. Okay, yeah. All right, very good. Well, I'm so happy to grant your visa today to study in the U.S. Keep up the good work, Ayush, and we'll meet you day after tomorrow. Suresh sir will be teaching classes tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Take care and have a great day.
Thank you.
Send in the next student if you will. Hey, good morning. How are you doing? Good to see you. Fine, Georgina. Happy to have you in class today, and happy to interview you today. Yeah, please tell me, what is your major?
I want to pursue my bachelor's degree on psychology.
Psychology. Why did you choose psychology?
Well, I chose psychology because many more people are suffering from different kinds of psychological disorder. To overcome this problem, I chose psychology.
You've been working as a nurse?
Yes.
Okay, I would include that on that. Officer, I've been working as a nurse, how long?
About 3 years now.
Officer, I've been working for the past 3 years as a nurse, and I so often I see people that are not only physically have physical problems in the hospital, but also mental and emotional problems, and I like to be able to help them. Okay, very good. All right, good. And but it's expensive to study in the United States. And how are you going to pay for this, Srijana?
My parents are my...
You don't have to say well. You just say, officer, my parents will pay for the...
Officer, my parents are my sponsor, my father and my mother. My father runs a pharmacy and my mother is a primary school teacher. Their both annual income is around 25,000 US dollar, and there we are saving about 25,000 US dollar, and we have some land in Nepal.
Do you know how much the land is valued? Okay, it might be wise to go ahead and find out the land value, just in case that you see what it does is what's your COE?
23,000.
So 23,000. So your first year of savings will cover that. And then you have to rely on your parents' income, and then they have to live too. So they're wondering, that their annual income is 25,000. She says 23,000. How are we going to do this? And so you better get some additional things. Like, do you have brothers or sisters that are working? Okay. No. Do you have uncles that are working? can you include them as your sponsors as well?
Okay.
Okay, so
My uncle is in foreign. I can.
yeah,
mention
that's
that.
right. That's right. And find out his annual income, and if you can't, just tell him that that I'm planning to study in the U.S. and that I'd like just to list you as a sponsor, if that would be okay. And that and you'll generally say yes. And could I know your annual income? And then he tells you that annual income. And then you know how the way to say it or how to get that information, and then ask him if it would be possible to get a bank statement, 1 month's like his pay slip or something like that shows his income, so that you have that on the documents on that. Because again, the officer may ask you, do you have the documents that support what you're telling me? And so you need to have something to support what your father does, your mother does, your uncle does. And so I'm thinking that you're going to need show more income for that COE. Yeah. Okay, great. And then so that will be important. Okay. Apart from that homesickness is a real thing when traveling and studying abroad. How are you going to deal with homesickness?
Now that there is many more technology have developed. So through Messenger, through WhatsApp,
Okay, so basically through social media, I'll stay in touch with my family, and plus that I'm studying psychology, so I'm sure I'll be available. Many counselors will be available to help me through that time. Yeah. Very good. All right, and the United States is a very different culture. How are you going to get adjusted to that new culture?
And Nepalese diversity in different kinds of culture. I think I can cope with there by attending in different kinds of awareness program and orientation program, which will help me to adapt their culture.
Very good, excellent, good. And the U.S. sometimes because the studies are so heavy, sometimes you have a lot. If you're doing psychology, you got a lot of science classes, and you may fall behind, and remarks may be going down. What are you going to do if that happens?
I will practice more and more, and I will encourage myself by doing different kinds of mind-diverting activities.
Okay,
like exercise.
Yeah, that's good. But even if you're still that is good, but you want to do that from day one. But if your grades start going down, then you'll consult with your seniors and professors, and with your academic advisor, and with the international student department, and take advantage of the tutoring service on campus, and if needed, consult with the counseling department. And so a lot of resources are available. So if you're going to be keeping healthy and socializing, all those things from day one, but you still may face some problems with heavy loads of classes, and so you want to consult with others on how to handle that situation, if you need a tutor or whatever. So yeah. Okay, very good. Everything looks great, but what if I deny your visa today? What are you going to do?
I am confident that it won't happen. I am very positive that it won't happen. In case it happens, I will immediately correct the problem and reapply again.
Okay, very good. So this is the way, again, that you want the officer, you're trying to tell the officer what to do. So, officer, I'm confident that you'll grant my visa today. But if there is a problem, I'll correct that immediately and reapply for my studies in the United States. Yeah, very good. Well, there's no problem. Congratulations. Good job. Keep it up. Keep it up. Please send in the next student. All right, so yes, please come in. Combe, how are you today? Good. Great to see you. Yeah, let us begin. I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your visa application. Please tell me, what is your purpose in traveling to the United States, Combe?
My purpose of traveling is study in United States, pursue my bachelor degree in animal science.
Animal science. Why did you choose this major?
I choose animal science because my parents raise pet animals and livestock animals in our village, and since childhood I have learned about this and how to take care of pet animals and livestock animals and how to improve animal production. And in this inspired, and I choose.
Wow, very nice. But can't you do your studies here in Nepal? Why did you choose the U.S. for your studies?
Because Nepal is a limited seat and animal science, and U.S. degree is a respected degree, and US education quality is very strong. That's why I chose US.
Okay, very good. And so it offers the strongest degree in animal science worldwide, and so that's why you want to do it. And so with the skills and knowledge that you'll gain, you'll be well equipped for your career as an animal scientist, and so or veterinarian, whatever you choose to become. Yeah. Okay. Very good. And please tell me about your high school studies.
I had completed my diploma in agriculture in animal science 2023 and 69.72%.
Okay, 69.72%.
72%.
So, okay, so I would say 70%, something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, 70%. And so, or no, the 69.7, because it's going to be on a thing too if they look down. 69.72. Okay, why didn't you have a higher percentage?
Subject?
Yeah, no, why wasn't your percentage even higher, like an 80% percentage? Was you, yeah, did you find the classes difficult?
Yes. This time is Corona time.
Okay.
And
when did you graduate?
23.
23, okay. So Corona,
21 and 22.
Okay.
Based on online classes.
Right, yeah. Okay, so you had to get, if they ask you why wasn't your percentage higher than 21 and 22 when I was completing my studies that COVID, yeah, technology and technology problems and so it was difficult to really focus as I could. Yeah. All right. Now, what was your 10th standard GPA?
Yes.
10th standard GPA, 10th grade GPA. 10th class, yeah. Or percentage or what?
Percentage 49%.
49%.
Class 10 and pre-diploma and 86%.
86%. Okay. So what's a pre-diploma?
Pre-diploma means general veterinary technician. And
You did that after your high school study?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So you did your high school study. You had a GPA of 69.72, and then you did your diploma.
And pre-diploma.
Okay.
Pre-diploma and 86% and diploma and 69.70%.
Okay. All right. Why was your pre-diploma high and your diploma lower?
Because diploma classes time is COVID and
Okay.
This time is online classes and sometimes some difficult.
Difficulty was there. Okay. And you've been working as an animal scientist, or say after you received your diploma, or have you been working as a veterinarian, or working with the animal science?
Yes, I have.
What have you been doing?
And
Where do you work, I should say?
I work 6 months and best friend veterinary hospital in Pokhara, Nepal.
Okay. And where's that located?
Port Sang.
Okay. So there's a veterinary.
Best parent veterinary hospital.
Best
parent veterinary hospital.
Best parent.
Best parent. Friend.
Parent. PARENT.
Yeah, FRIEND.
Sorry.
Friend.
Best friend.
Veterinary hospital.
Veterinary hospital. Best friend, like the dog. So, okay,
Yes.
Best friend. Okay, yeah, man's best friend. Okay, so best friend veterinary hospital. And what are your duties there?
This time is take care of pet animals and sometimes sick animals take care and treatment cat, dog and parrot.
Do you like animals?
Yes, officer.
Okay, all right, I believe you. But you may say, no, officer, I love them. Okay, that's what one girl that's studying veterinary science said that she that's what she said to the officer. And when he said, "Do you like animals?" "No, officer, I love them." Right. Well, that's great. Well, that's all good, Combe. Everything sounds good. But what if I deny your visa today? What are you going to do?
Officer, I'm confident you grant on my visa today because I'm a strong student, and if there are problem, I correct
I'll correct that
correct
immediately.
immediately and reapply for my study in the United States.
In the United States. Very good. Well, there's no problem, Comb. I'm happy you
Thank
got
you,
your
sir.
visa. Keep up the good work, and we'll meet you day after tomorrow. Suresh will be teaching the classes tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Have a great day, Comb. Enjoy those animals. Any other students? Okay, so at least we have a break, and so I want to talk to you again about the great opportunity today. The United States' door is wide open for qualified students. Why don't you give us a call and apply today? We can help you get your visa. We can help you choose the right university that's going to be best for you. And yes, please come in. And we're so excited to be able to help you. So give us a call at the number today, and we're going to help you get set up for that. All right, we have another fine person here right now. Hello, my name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Asmita Guru.
Asmita, please tell me what is your purpose in traveling to the United States?
I'm applying for B2 visa to attend my husband's graduation ceremony.
Your husband's graduation ceremony. Okay, when is he graduating?
He's graduating. The graduation ceremony is scheduled for May 22 in Maryland.
May 22, so coming soon.
Yes.
Yeah. And tell me, what is your husband studying?
He's studying for business associate degree level in business administration and management.
Okay. How many years has he been studying in the United States?
He has been studying for 2 years.
3 years.
2 years.
2 years. Okay.
Yes.
And so, what is his plan after he completes his studies?
He has already got an OPT and plan to gain more work experience in his field.
Okay. And how many years is his OPT?
For 1 year.
1 year.
Yes,
Okay. And so you're planning to go to visit only for the graduation, or you're planning to stay longer?
No, I'm planning to visit here for 1 week the graduation, and after a short visit, I'll come back to my home country and I'll continue with my work and responsibilities.
How many days do you plan to be in the United States?
I plan to stay there for 3 weeks, and I'll attend his graduation ceremony, and after the short visit, I'll come back to my country.
Where is his university located?
His university is located in Harford County, Bel Air, Maryland.
Baltimore, Maryland?
Yes.
Baltimore.
Yes, Baltimore.
Baltimore, Maryland. Okay. And so he's in Baltimore, and he's a student there getting ready to do his OPT. You're going there to congratulate him and to encourage him then for 3 weeks. Are you planning to visit any other places apart from Baltimore?
Oh yes, we are planning to visit Niagara Falls, New York City, and Baltimore City. And after that short visit, I'll come back to my home country and will continue my job and with my responsibilities.
Okay. What is your annual income?
My annual income is around 3,60,000 Nepali rupees.
How many US dollars?
My monthly salary is around 230 US dollar. While my salary may not be that high, my husband used to work in Japan for 5 years before moving to US. So we have saved enough money at that time.
You have savings?
Yes.
How much savings do you have?
I have $15,000 in my bank account.
Mm-hmm. Dollars, I would say
Yes.
dollars. And $15,000 in your bank account. Okay.
Yes.
And you're going to visit Niagara Falls, and do you have any other family or relatives living in the United States?
No, officer. I have only my husband there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what if you get offered a job while you're there in the United States?
No, officer. I'm visiting there for only for a short period. I'm staying there for only 3 weeks, and after that, I'll come back to my country.
Okay. And tell me exactly, what are your duties here at your job?
I work as a senior office assistant at Shonam Agriculture Society Limited.
So, okay, say it a little more slowly. Yeah. I'm working as a senior officer.
I'm working as a senior office assistant at Shonam Agriculture Society.
Shonam.
Shonam